have that skill. I don't think it's necessary. Is this dude stop? Whoa, whoa. As soon as I was like, is this dude stopped? And like, as soon as I thought the thought, it was like, yeah, he's clearly stopped. Alright guys, so today we are back. I'm still where I left off at the Kenworth, or I guess that Kenworth station that I drove to. My goal this time is I'm actually going to do an external contract instead of my normal freight market contracts. I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to do an external one. And so let's see, external contract. Let's see, 468 miles, which I think I have about 1,800 miles left in the tank for gas. I just slept at this place, so we should be good. So we're gonna take this. It shouldn't take us that long to get back. About 7 hours, 49 minutes, about 750. Yeah, that should be a decent drive. So let's go ahead. I should be good. Synchronizing your progress. Okay. So it should get us started. Is it gonna automatically hook us up, or do we have to? Yeah, okay, so we still gotta go get hooked up.
Okay.
So let's see, I should be able to just hard turn. Right, we make that turn, do we make the second one? We make the second one. Okay, cool. Okay, so there we are. So similar to the other one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go this direction and we're gonna back to our left. And as per usual, roll down my window because that is what I like to do. So we should be good. Just a little bit. Okay, while we're backing up, let's go ahead and raise this puppy up. Okay. It should just be a simple straight back. Oh. Okay. Can't say I've seen that before. Let's go ahead and reset the suspension. Take that up. Everything should be good. Let's do a little bit. Let's see. Pull that window up. And we should be able to get going. I guess I can turn off my light here. And we are moving. All right. So let's pull up here just for a second. I want to see how this looks. I don't think I've ever seen what this looks like actually like on my vehicle. Plus it's daytime, so it's gonna be kind of hard to back out of here. But let's take a second and let's see what this looks like. How long is this? Oh, wow. Oh yeah, because I have like the really long bed. So yeah, this probably isn't even the thing I should be pulling. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, no wonder I have to like swing out and I feel like it's taking forever to follow me. It all makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this actually. Anywho, let's get back in this baby. Let's get to driving. Okay, let's see, how are we on the right? Not a lot of space. I might need to loop back around, but we're gonna go out a little bit wider. And then I'm going right, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going right. So if we angle this just correctly, I'm not gonna make it out before that guy. Let me roll down my window real quick. Okay, we are free to go. And I can just
turn right.
Hang it. should be good. Okay. Let's get it. I think this should be shorter than my last one, I think, maybe. But I should be able to get 2 trips in one with this one, because it shouldn't take me forever, I don't think.
Go straight on.
He says with an inquisitive mind. Uh-oh. A little bit on the curve there. Oh, I could have just went a little bit slower, and that way I didn't have to stop. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta do. I would say what you gotta do, but nah, sometimes you just gotta do. It's Nike. Just do it. Alright, is this my turn? Yeah. Okay.
Keep left, and then turn left.
And I need to stop in a spot where I can still see the light. Oh crap, I could not see. And I stalled because I wasn't paying attention. Hey, but I can go now.
Turn left.
And see, in that, I would have got stuck there had I not realized. But there has to be a better way to, like, see, like, in that situation. Because, like, if I was in that situation, IRL, and I'm a truck driver, I would scoot my head forward and, like, tilt up. Like, if that makes any sense. Because I've done that in my sports car, because I kind of have to at times. And it's really not that bad, but I have had to do that before, where I've gotten too close under the light, and I could have, stayed a little bit further back, but at the same time, I felt like it would have been kind of irritating to the people behind me, so I scooted up, or scooted up, and I just, like, to make sure I could still see the light, I just, scooted my head forward and then tilted up. Like this, though, it's not scooting your head forward. When I do this in game, I'm really just zooming in. Sorry if that was a bit jarring to some people, but I'm really just zooming in. It does have a setting to where you could change your player's, like, adjustment, like how far the seat is, how this, like, you could change a lot of stuff, and I do like it. What I did when I did that same thing for this vehicle for me, I made it to where the steering wheel was lower, so that way I could see my dash pretty much at all times, like you can see now. I made sure my head was far enough back that I could at least see my left mirror at all time, because that's how it works in my sports car. I'm trying to make, I don't know, I want to be comfortable. I would think in a semi-truck you could see your left mirror at all times. It's your right mirror that you have to, like, look over to sometimes. Oh, keep left. Am I speeding? I'm not speeding. But I think it's your right one that you have to look over to. Like, this guy is coming up kind of fast. Cool, he's getting off. Okay, I thought he was gonna, like, run into me and I'm gonna have to pay a fine. But we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, dude, look at that city over there. Hold up. That's nice. And I'm driving off the road. What does that say? United. I couldn't read it fast enough and drive at the same time. That's not a skill. I wouldn't say it's not a skill that I have, but it's not a skill I want to find out if I do or do not. Like, I don't want to test it to see if I have that skill. I don't think it's necessary. Is this dude stop? Whoa, whoa. As soon as I was like, is this dude stopped? And, like, as soon as I thought the thought, it was like, yeah, he's clearly stopped. But hey, I didn't wreck. Look at that. I saw it off in the distance, and I could probably turn my engine brake off. That would make more sense. And we did good. We applied the engine brake on the brakes. We didn't stall. Even though I think in that situation, I would have, like, it would have been fine if I stalled. One interesting thing that I've turned on that I am not 100% like I don't really see the point of it, or it's not that impactful in the game, is the simulated air pressure or air brake thing, I have that turned on. And what I would recommend for everybody, go ahead and turn it on. Like, it does not affect anything. What it does is similar to real life. If you use your brakes too much and the air pressure in your vehicle gets low enough, it will like lock your systems, and you can't do anything until that air pressure gets high enough. And I think the reason that is the case, look at those like electric trains or whatever. The reason that's the case, I need to speed up, is because in my head, I'm thinking if you don't have air brake pressure, that's similar to like driving a car without, like with a cut brake line. Like, you're not going to be able to stop, you know. And for a semi truck, that's extremely dangerous, or at least that's what I would think would be the reason as to why that is a thing. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not a semi truck driver, and I'm just trying to use the knowledge that I wouldn't say the knowledge, but the context clues, or I wouldn't even say context clues, the reasoning I'm trying to use. I'm not sure if it's deductive or inductive reasoning, because they mean two different things, but I think they do get confused by people a lot, aka I'm one of them. But I think it's one of those two. It's either deductive or inductive. I think it's deductive reasoning. I think. I don't know. But I'm using one of those two, deductive or inductive reasoning, to sort of try to reason my way as to why the system would lock if you're low on air brake pressure. And actually, as a matter of fact, when we get to this next location, if I remember, which I should, I say that like I have the perfect memory, which I don't, but when I get there, I will like park this, drop this off, and I will,
Please mind the speed.
I am speeding, and I will show you what it does. And I think the only time it would actually like really impact you is if this happened like on a freeway, like maybe you slammed on brakes to avoid a crash. But even then, I'm not seeing that be the case, because when I did like a little test run of it when I first turned it on, it seems like the only way that's going to happen, like you're going to run low on brake pressure, is if you're constantly using your brakes to stop. And so I guess if you don't have automatic, or if you don't have automatic engine braking or retarder turned on, and like if you have those set to manual and you yourself are not actually controlling those, like you have it set to manual but you're not actually controlling it, and you're using your brake all the time to stop you, I think that is when your air pressure is going to get lower. What I do is I have it to where I'm controlling the engine braking, and the retarder is being controlled automatically. And I looked up a video, not a video, I think it was a forum or something, but I think I read somewhere that some vehicles do have automatic retarders on, and so it is not something that you have to control. Like, it wouldn't break realism if you didn't control it and it was automated. It wouldn't just break your immersion. So that's the reason why I have that set to automatic. The engine braking, however, if I'm not mistaken, most truck drivers control their own engine braking as far as like the level, because I think, is mine on the highest right now? Yeah, that's the lowest, that's the highest. So it's on its highest right now, and if I toggle it on, it'll slow me down, this, that, and the other, which is interesting. If I turn on engine braking, I could speed up. Jeez, I'm not paying attention. I was wondering why everybody's passing me. I should probably get my butt to the right. Let me get around this turn before I start trying to look. Okay, go ahead and get right. I need to be in the slow lane. But the engine braking, it's really not that hard to control. The only problem is you might need an extra button for it, because when I first turned it on, what I was doing was just using the engine brake. I'm like, man, this thing sucks, it's not really stopping me. And I realized that you have to, oh shoot, Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay, there's no one. Okay, I can slowly get over. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay. Let me slow down. If you're gonna get over, go. 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 You son of a bitch. Shoot. He could have sped up. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, when I was originally, please don't make me get off. Please don't make me get off. Please don't make me get off. God dang it. Okay, well, we gotta take this exit up here. Go ahead and turn on the engine braking. Originally, how I had it, it would just turn the engine brake on or off, and
I'll find a new route.
I didn't have it set to okay, we're good. I can turn this off. Doop. Yeah, maybe do low. Oh yeah, that's a much faster start. But if you only have engine brake to toggle on and off, like let's say you have it tied to a button, like you think you have it toggled, and so when you press a button it turns it on, press it again it turns it off, that sort of thing, that's great. The only problem is unless you set your engine brake level ahead of time. Oh bro, you're coming kind of fast and I need to get over. Unless you have it set at a certain level ahead of time, that vehicle just disappeared. Hold up. That truck that was behind me just disappeared. Oh no, he just got off. Okay. You're only going to be turning it on and being in that one setting. And what I found is that having multiple settings, it does kind of help. In my opinion, I would really only need the high-low setting, like the in-between, because it has 2 levels, but not 2, 3. It has, let me turn it all the way down. So and now I'm in its lowest setting. So if I turn it on, it's going to be in like setting 1. If I do this, it's now in setting 2. So if I turn it on, I'll be in setting 2. And if I press it one more time, I'd be in setting 3, which is like the hardest stop to the engine that it can do when it's doing engine braking. Or not stop to the engine, but using the engine to brake. And it's really cool having the 3 different levels, because there are some times when I'm driving in the city that I go down to level 1, like the lowest setting, because I need to slow down, but I don't need to slow down as abruptly, and I don't need to, what's the word? What is the point of that turn? I need to figure out what the heck that point of that is. Like I don't need to slow down as abruptly, and because of that I can like slow coast it. So like let's say I'm trying to, like, I don't want to fully stop. I think people have done this in real life. You're approaching a light that you've approached commonly, and you know, like I see the light perpendicular to the one I'm looking at, I see it turning red, so my light in front of me is about to turn green in a second. You're gonna like slow coast it up to that light in the hopes that before you get there, before you have to fully stop, the light turns green and you can just keep going. So like if you're slowing down from 20 miles per hour to 0, you're going like 20 miles, and then you're somehow down to 15, you're down about 10, and you're maybe down to about 7, and you're hoping the light turns green before you need to get all the way down to 0. Light turns green, oh, I can just keep going, like I don't have to fully stop. And I think that's what you're trying to, I think that is what I use my lowest engine braking, I'm hoping someone just brought me money, because I did not do anything wrong, I don't think. But that is the reason I use my lowest engine braking setting. Sometimes I bounce back and forth between the lowest and the mid level, depending on, you know, how close I am to the light. Like, hey, the light might turn green, but at the same time, just in case it doesn't, I need to have it stop just a little bit sooner, you know, that sort of thing. And so being able to have that adjustment and to sort of go in between the levels is something kind of I wouldn't say worthwhile, but like right now, I need to slow the fuck down. So I do it, I turn it on, I apply my brake just a little bit, turn it off, I coast through, I need to shift my butt down.
Keep left.
We coast down this too damn fast. Jeez, kid. You'll figure this out, kid. Like one day, you'll figure it out that was too fast. It wasn't terrible, but it was too fast. That coast down. And I think we're just keeping straight for a while. Closed all traffic, blah, 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 blah. I have never seen this before. Like, drop gate arm thingies on a highway? Like, how does that work? So when that comes down, oh no, you guys just can't go this direction. Like, how does it... What do you mean? So like, is it like a certain time of day where you do that? Or is that just like, hey, there are commonly accidents on this highway, so that's why we have them? Safe driving saves lives. Because I don't know, I've never seen that where I am, where there's like the railroad track gate thingies on a highway. That just seems foreign to me. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. You know, I'm happy I haven't really driven off onto the shoulder yet. So I think I'm getting more comfortable with driving this thing. I am slowing down. Am I? Please let me be slowing down even though, yes, okay. So I'm actually slowing down even though my foot is fully on the gas. The reason I'm happy about that is because I might get to actually use my engine brake while going downhill, meaning I get to actually test some of the settings, like whether it be the highest, the second level, the first level, to sort of gauge, you know. Yep, I think that's what the sign says up ahead. I think this one on the right. Yep. Something about steep trucks use low gear. Cool. So we can just coast. We don't have to speed. Let's see. Speed is 65. Trust me, I wasn't even getting close to that. And the good part is I'm taking my foot off the gas and I'm just chilling. So I'm actually going to bump my engine braking down to its lowest setting just in case. Put my foot back on the gas because we're still going up. I thought we were actually going to start going down, but I guess not. It wants me to use a lower gear, but I'm gonna sit in 7 high for a second. Until I have a reason. Is this one? What is that about to say up there? 75? Okay, so we'll stick with 65. I think that'll be okay. Unless we get on a straightaway. But I think I'm gonna stick with 65 for now. Grand Avenue. Exit 360. Also just like the fact that these exits, like they actually have legit numbers that correspond to exits IRL. That's just that's really cool to me. And I know no one actually cares what I think about that, but it's so neat to feel like I'm actually driving. Now, of course, the scale and the speed and how fast we're traveling across the country and like that isn't like one-to-one, but outside of that, I think this is a really neat system. Why is he braking? Hold up. Dude, do you realize you're braking? How far do I have to go? I have to straight for a while. Because if you brake again, dude, I'm going to try to go around you. Okay, no, they're leaving my butt. Okay. Let's try to get up to at least 70. Which, I'm not going to lie, these trucks that I'm hauling are heavy. I think they're 31,000. I think. I could be wrong in that regard, but they're pretty heavy. Plus, I don't think they're very aerodynamic. I also don't think the fact that I have it extended really far back because of how my chassis is set up, I don't think that is a good idea. However, since this is technically, I think this is considered heavy cargo, I guess it does help, you know, the fact that my vehicle can haul heavy stuff, so it's kind of okay. So it balances out in a way or another. Let's say most 65. Dude, that is a massive rest station over there to the left on that map, on my GPS. That is massive. And there's one to the right. as well, which is, jeez, that's huge. Okay, pause. We're going 65, so we'll probably just sit here at 65 for a while. One, because I don't know, I just feel comfortable with the speed. Two, I don't think this vehicle's gonna go much faster than that, since I think it's trying to go uphill a little bit. I don't think it's perfectly flat. Also, aerodynamics in this thing is not the most aerodynamic at the moment, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Is the sun about to go down? It says it's 6:22, which I think the sun starts to set 6:45 in game, I think. Question mark. Actually, no, it kind of looks like it's setting now, actually. Maybe. Oh, that's another thing that now that I'm thinking about sunset and the timing. Another thing that I've yet to turn on, because I know I would mess this up. Time zones. Time zones, or I feel like that would mess me up a lot, and I would think I would start having a lot more late jobs and things of that nature. But I also think to avoid situations like that, I think I would start taking jobs that I have like ample time to drop it off and things like that. So like the urgent deliveries, I might not take as many urgent deliveries because I want to make sure like I'm gonna have like a boatload of time in between trip time, as well as the expected time, like when they're expecting. I have something in my eye. I'm sorry, I was looking left, and okay, I still have something in my eye. I'm just gonna pause my tracking for a second. Ow. Ow. It doesn't hurt, it's just what's the word? Annoying? Also, I'm realizing I have that habit of saying what's the word, like I'm looking for a bigger word than I need to, which I kind of want to get left. I can't get left, dude. I'm so sorry. I don't want to get over on top of this dude, and I just want to make sure I don't cause an accident. So, but that's the first time I've ever seen a bus broke down on the side of the road, which is interesting. It's kind of cool. But I have a habit of looking for like bigger words to use, which to some degree I think it's a good thing, because I'm trying to expand my vocabulary, which I have expanded my vocabulary. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down just to make sure I don't get in an accident. Okay. I think we're okay. I'm glad I saw that from a distance. That's why you keep your render distance up, kids. I think it's a good idea to expand the vocabulary, and I have been using the words like and less frequently, which I know I put this in a video a long time ago, but I need to freaking Google what is it called when you use the words or like in a way to pause a sentence. Like I just did it again. I just said like, but you're using it as a way to gather time to think. So instead of talking slowly, which I'm trying to which I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to talk a bit slower to give myself time to come up with a fully put together thought. And that's cool, that's neat. I think I can turn this back to this setting. See, there it is. Okay, in fairness, I was distracted. I was looking at my GPS trying to fix that setting instead of keeping up with the sentence. But talking slower does give my brain more time to think of bigger words. The only problem is, because I'm talking slower and the sentence continues the whole time, I don't even think I'm attempting to come up with bigger words. And as you can see, I started speeding up my sentences there just a little bit, but it's something interesting to play around with. And the only reason I thought about it is because I had a neighbor when I was younger, and I was growing up, and we would go over his house and play like WWE or jump on trampolines or play basketball or something. We would go over his house, and he had, I'm not sure if there's levels to it, but he did stutter occasionally, and I've noticed that whenever he was trying not to stutter, he would just slow down a lot, and I think it would just give himself time to fully think through the thought. And I think to some degree, I know especially when I'm doing certain things, I am moving way too fast. Like my brain is moving faster than my mouth can say the words. And I'm really trying to focus hard on not doing it right now. Because I know for a fact I do it. I do it often. And I'm just trying to focus on it now and not do it. But slowing down my speech and just taking my time and choosing my words carefully. And there's nothing wrong with that. I remember when doing interviews, that's actually one of the tips, is that when they ask you a question, don't think you need to have an answer right then and there. You can ask, oh, well, that's a great question. I just said, see, there it is. There it is. But you could say, that's a great question. Give me some time to think about it. And actually, I'm going to be honest, in an interviewing situation, I probably would say in that situation, just to sort of, one, I think because it's instinct, two, because it makes it appear like you're actually giving time to think, but which is neither here nor there, because sometimes, hey, look at Western Star, look at that, fellow Western Star, hello, hey, and he has a deep drop tank, hey, wait, is that one of mine actually? Oh, no, that's not one of mine. I was gonna say, is that one of my drivers? Okay, I need to get right at some point, I think. Because we got 40 minutes left, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to exit. And this dude is sitting like in my blind, well, I wouldn't say blind spot because I have so many mirrors to make sure, but he is definitely there. Yeah, okay, let me slow the frick down because he is slowing down drastically. Was there an accident behind me or something? Because he like came to like a stop. I didn't cut him off, I don't think. I wasn't trying to if I did. Yeah, because he, like, look at that. He is way back there now. Like, he is way back there. Okay, well, I mean, whoops if I did. I don't think I did. I think, well, maybe when I put on my turn signal, he decided to slam it. I really don't know. I don't know the situation. But, back to the interview question things I was talking about. You could sometimes just mix it in for the heck of it, because I've been on so many interviews throughout my life, because I was one of those people that I just got so bored with a job that I would just leave when I was younger. Like, I was like, oh, this is great. I learned it. It was cool. It had its sort of unique charm when I got there, and it's like, I've learned it. I'm bored. Let me leave, go somewhere else. And is that a great thing to do? No. Did I do it? For sure. I'm gonna be honest, I am. I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not perfect.
Turn left.
Okay, I need to go left. Let me get up here. Let me stop right here. Okay. Just because I need time to look at the thing. Okay, so we're good left. We're good right. Let's put it in low, just so we can get going. Swing this puppy out, get over here, and you're good. Am I going right or left? Looks like I'm going left, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going left.
Go straight on.
Yeah, that's the left. Okay, cool. Ready to go. If you can get over here. We got a ways to go, but, or I say ways, 6 minutes, but. Oh wait, no, it switched to 55. I thought it said 35. I'm like, geez, I am speeding. Well, because at the time I was at like 37, 38, and I was like, if it said 35, I was about to put my foot down and keep going.
Left, and then turn left.
Turn my engine brake down because I don't need to stop immediately. See, this is one of the situations I was talking about. I can turn it down. Just sort of coast through. I should probably turn my engine brake off. But that was a closer representation of what I mean. My engine brake level was turned down. I wasn't coming to a full stop,
Keep
I could just
left,
slow
and then
down and
turn
turn.
left.
Here's another one. Shift
Turn left.
down. And then just turn.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh,
Your
this is
route
another one of
guidance
those.
is now
Okay. So, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time where I just circled around just to give myself time to line it up and make sure everything's okay. Probably need to shift down. And we'll shift down one more. And we should be good. This is just a straight shot. And again, this is what I was talking about. I'm not sure if it was this video. I think it was last video I was talking about it. But just going straight into a parking space is kind of boring. Okay, and I should be able to start whipping it. Whipping it, 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 whipping it. Okay, now that I have to go back, I can just straighten her up. And everything should pull straight into the spot, I think. Just keep looking at my mirror, making sure we're good. Okay, we should be good. Okay, stop here, turn this baby off, and drop that. And we are... Oh yeah, I forgot this was even a thingy. A thingy. What the frick does a thingy mean? A external contract. I forgot that it was.